Live from the Business RadioX studio inside Renaissance Bank, the bank that specializes in understanding you. It's time for North Fulton Business Radio.
And hello again, everyone. Welcome to another edition of North Fulton Business Radio. I'm John Ray, and folks, we are broadcasting as usual from inside Renaissance Bank in beautiful Alpharetta. And if you are looking for a bank that's ranked in the top 10 of banks nationwide as surveyed by Forbes magazine, well, I'm sitting in it. Renaissance Bank, yes, they finished in the top 10 of banks nationwide, not just in Georgia or the Southeast, but nationwide. And I think they achieved that ranking with their customers because of the great service that they provide. So if you're looking for a better banking experience for your business, then give Renaissance Bank a try. I think you'll be glad you did. Renaissance Bank, understanding you, member FDIC. And now I want to welcome a great friend, Maria Fundora. She's with Purple Pansies, and of course, those that know her, Casa Nuova. Maria, great to have you.
Great to be here, John. Thanks for having me come on board. Thank you.
Yeah, it's my great pleasure. Let's first talk about, for those that don't know Casa Nuova, they need to. So let's talk about. We're here to talk about Purple Pansies primarily, but give everyone an introduction to your restaurant.
Casa Nuova, we are going to celebrate our 25th year in business here in Alpharetta. We're a small Italian restaurant. It's cozy. It's wonderful. The food is amazing. Our food is from all different parts of Italy. You will love it. Veal, chicken, pasta, seafood. Come join us. I think that you'll really enjoy it.
Small restaurant, big food.
Yeah, absolutely, without a doubt, from scratch.
Yeah.
We are a cook-to-order kitchen, so everything is nice and hot all of the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've opened a wine shop next door.
Yes, Cork and Glass. We opened that in July 2020 during the pandemic. We found out that people are very thirsty. So it's going extremely well. Also, you feel like you are being transported into a wine cave. It's a beautiful feel. Lots of wines from all over the world. Great pricing. So come and check it out. Lots of great education. My son Pepe is a level 2 certified somm, working on his advanced. So we're very excited about that. It's a great experience to come and taste some wine. We do wine tastings on Wednesdays and Saturdays there.
And, you know, I want to get to Purple Pansies here shortly, but the thing about your restaurant is you really do feel like you're dining with family. I mean, that there are a lot of people say that, and for some people it's true. I know at your place it's always true.
I think so. It's a marriage between food and service. So for us, it is a pleasure to serve. It's totally amazing. Our guest is our number one priority, both from a food perspective and a service perspective. So I invite everybody in my community, check it out. I am always there, Monday through Saturday. We open from 4 to 9. It's just a really nice experience, whether you are celebrating or just having a date night or want to come with your family. It's a really, you feel like you are having some really good, hot, home cooking Italian style.
Absolutely. Well, Maria, you're here to talk about Purple Pansies, and let's give everyone an introduction to Purple Pansies and the way you're giving back through this organization.
Well, I started Purple Pansies as a grassroots organization in 2008. I lost my mom to pancreatic cancer in 2007, and it just ignited in me a fire that I felt like I needed to do something. I didn't want other families to go through what my family had just been through, diagnosed in May. She was gone in September. So we did our first event in Mother's Day of 2008, and that just gave birth to a grassroots organization that we started doing 2 events a year starting in 2009, and we're still doing it in 2022.
And you're specifically funding cancer research, pancreatic cancer research.
Yes, we are funding clinical trials and research, and also immediate support with families that come and apply for grants that need support that have been impacted by pancreatic cancer. When somebody in the family gets cancer, the whole family has cancer. So people needs all kinds of support, especially financial. So we give grants to those families that apply. And last year we launched our scholarship program that supports scholarships for young people whose guardian or whose parent has been impacted by pancreatic cancer. So we're really excited about that new piece of what we're doing in the community.
And for those that don't know the impact of pancreatic cancer, I mean, it's touched me in a very personal way in my life. So I know this myself, is that when someone has this diagnosis, it's usually pretty advanced situation. And so there's not a lot of time sometimes, often, for that individual and that family and those friends around that family to be ready for what's coming, right?
Yes. Usually it's a silent killer. There's usually no symptoms early on. When you are symptomatic, you are usually stage 4. And if they find it beforehand, it is because they're looking for something else. If they find you as stage 1 or stage 2 or even stage 3, that's one of the pieces that we are providing research dollars for as well, is early detection. There really is not an early detection piece yet. So that's like one of the things that's also on the top of our agenda is early detections. But there are some signs. There's back pain, stomach ailments, if you feel any kind of pain in that abdomen area, those are like minor things that you might think it's something else, but you should always get it checked out. Those are like the small symptoms of pancreatic cancer.
Yeah. And, I think that not only is there a lack of reliable testing, but as you say, just usually by the time it's found, it's extremely advanced. And because the pancreas is an organ right in the middle of your abdomen, it's easy for that cancer to spread, right?
It can be once it's stage 4, but it's actually a very slow growing cancer, John. You could have the cancer for 10, 15 years. It is that slow growing and there's no symptoms. And because the pancreas is behind the liver, you really have to have extensive testing to find that there's a problem. So those that they find at stage 1 or stage 2 or even stage 3 is because they're looking for something else. And then they're like, wow. And those people, 20% of pancreatic patients are eligible to have the Whipple surgery, which can help pancreatic patients unbelievably so. It's like removing a tumor from another organ, whether that would be breast cancer or stomach or prostate. But it's usually found when they're looking for something else. But if they're lucky enough to be in that 20%, they are able to live long lives and survive. I know many of those people. Yeah.
And so you've got it right up on the front of your website, purplepansies.org, folks. And we'll have that in the show notes. But one of the things you say right here is pancreatic cancer has the highest mortality rate of all cancers, but receives only 6% of research funding. In one sentence, that explains why Purple Pansies exist, right?
That is correct. For pancreatic cancer, there is only 6% of federal funding. The other 94% is provided by groups like myself for research and support of families that have been impacted with pancreatic cancer. It's just amazing how it can be a death sentence if you don't get it diagnosed early enough.
Yeah. So you have started this organization in honor of your mom, and talk about some of the work that you've done up until this point.
So we do 2 events a year. We do an open event that we call it the Casanova Block Party. We used to do it in the summer in July. We've transferred that to May, where it's nice and cooler. It's an outside event, and we just feed our community. There is food, of course, from Casanova, and just from all over the place. We have a lot of great partners that support the event, and we just invite our community. You eat for free. We have games for children. We have live music. It's a lot of fun. It's a great family day. And we just ask our guests just to make a donation, whatever they want, and just enjoy a great day. And then we have our Gala, which we host in September. I hosted in September because that's when my mom passed away. And that's our biggest fundraiser of the year. It is a beautiful evening of faith and hope, and just magical to give hope, where we have a beautiful dinner that Casanova provides, along with a wine pairing, open bar hors d'oeuvres, music. It's just really an amazing evening, also with a beautiful program talking about all the new things that we are doing in that year. So I invite everybody to come and join us. That's on September 18th. We are hosting it this year at the Metropolitan Club in Alpharetta.
That's awesome. And folks, as we're recording this show late August 2022, Maria is referring to the 2022 event. If you happen to be listening sometime after this time, you'll have it again in 2023 and beyond, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Always in September. So May and September are our events. Always keep checking purplepansies.org. Always, that'll keep you up to date.
That's terrific. And you've gotten a lot of support from a wide variety of companies, individuals. Let me give you an opportunity to shout out to those folks that have supported you.
Wow, we have a whole bunch.
we don't have a long enough show for you to go through all of them, right?
But I will shout out to Kroger is our premier partner. Amazing company that just wants to be part of the community and support. We have a brand new champion partner, Morris Manning and Martin, based here in Atlanta. Some of the other folks that we have that support us, the Wine Group. We have Kraft Heinz, EJ Gallo, Cox Communications, just a whole series of companies that want to support community, want to support cancer, especially pancreatic cancer, make a difference. It is the 3rd leading cause of cancer. The National Institute of Health says in 5 years it will become the 2nd killer of cancer. So when you look at that from those perspectives, it is really, we need to act. We need to move. We need to be able to support. If we all do a little bit, it really does make a large impact.
And it's obvious, I think, in the way you describe these events and how you handle these events. This is a major way for your business to give back.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. It just it's a drive that we have. Actually, everybody on my staff, my family, everybody that knows me, always likes to do a little something, whatever they can do, whether they volunteer, whether they support as a partner, or they come as a guest. Everybody likes to be involved to be able to support such a deadly disease.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get the particulars out again here. Sunday, September 18th, 2022, at the Metropolitan Club, starts at 5 p.m. Did I get that right?
5 p.m., that's correct.
Okay. And you've got not only great food and wine, but you've got auctions.
Yes,
right?
we do a silent auction, a live auction, a fund a need. Dave Price is going to be our MC this year. You may see him as a weather man sometimes on the Today Show, CNBC. He hosts a show in New York City. He's amazing. He lost his brother to pancreatic cancer. So he's coming down and being our MC. We're very excited about that. It's just a really fun night. We have a great program planned. Like I said, it's a magical night. It's a night of hope. A night to be able, actually, we'll have many survivors there as well. When I first started this, to be honest, we didn't have a single survivor that was at our events. I'm so proud to say last year we invited about 5 survivors. This year I think we're going to have about 10. So it's just amazing just for people to share their stories and their experiences of hope. To give others when they get that diagnosis. It really does not have to be a death sentence. There is hope and there are resources. It's just finding those right avenues.
Yeah, and so folks, you do not have to be if you can't be there that day and you're in the Atlanta area, or you're not in the Atlanta area and you can't be here, there are other ways to give, right?
Absolutely. purplepansies.org.
There you go. There you go. And I think you can also sign on, what is it, GiveSmart? I think I see that you can bid on those silent auction items,
absolutely.
Right?
Go to purple22.givesmart.com. Anywhere you can be in the world that you can bid and be part of our event. So I encourage you to sign up. It's complimentary. And just be part of the event. We would love to have you join wherever you are in the world.
That's awesome. So Maria, this is, I can't tell you how much I'm honored to have you and to highlight the great work you do, supporting pancreatic cancer research. It touches so many people. Again, as you say, in ways that folks maybe don't know. So thank you for your work, and thank you for coming in today. I want to get to the most important question, though, for those that would like to know more and would like to check out your website or be in touch. Tell them how they can do that.
You can reach out. My name is Maria Fundora. You can reach out at purplepansies.org. Would love to hear from you. You can send us an email or call us. All of that information is on the website.
Terrific. Maria Fundora, Casanova and Purple Pansies for pancreatic cancer research. Maria, this is awesome. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you, John. Love you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the opportunity.
I'm grateful for you so much. Hey, folks, just a quick reminder. If you're looking for a team building activity that doesn't involve broken ankles or mosquito bites, I've got a suggestion for you. Give Andrew Traub a call over at A&S Culinary Concepts. Yes, that award-winning culinary studio over in Johns Creek, they do team building activities. And they're the kind of team building activities I like because they involve food. So just imagine you get your team around a table and Andrew and his team lead everyone through cooking together and enjoying a meal together, and it's a lot of fun. So if you'd like to know more, call him at 678-336-9196 or go to asculinaryconcepts.com to learn more. And I think you'll be glad you did. And another quick reminder, we've just celebrated episode number 500 for North Fulton Business Radio. We're honored and just overwhelmed by the support that we get in the North Fulton community. And we would love it if you could continue to support us by one simple thing: share the show. If you've heard something here, and I can't imagine that a lot of you haven't, that makes you want to share the show, please do so. It helps people find the show and the great business leaders like Maria who do such great work, and we want their work to be found, honored, and celebrated. So if you could please help us help them, we would appreciate it. So for my guest, Maria Fundora, I'm John Ray. Join us next time here on North Fulton Business Radio.